I know I was made with a purpose to reach past the surface, live life fearlessly. I want nothing less than to be who I'm meant to be.
So hey y'all, I'm back with another video. This is gonna be a different video for me. It's gonna be my first story time video. So this is the story of the time Nicole, who's been in a few of my other videos, our friend Nikki, who went to school with us, and I got stalked on Fortnite. From watching previous videos, or if you know me in person, you know I used to play Fortnite with Nicole and Nikki all the time. We would play every night for hours on end, just for fun. None of us were good at it. I mean, Nicole was pretty good at it, and Nikki got pretty good at it, but like I never did. I was always so bad at it. So I was just kind of there as like the comic relief, I guess. And then we would spend most of our time on Fortnite just sitting in the lobby before even starting a game, just having conversation. There was no point in us actually playing, and like when we did actually play, I would always find a dump truck and just climb in the back, just hide in the back of the dump truck. I came in second once because I hid in the back of a truck for the entire time. I was not good at all. But we would usually go on, the three of us. Sometimes Nicole and I went on. And one night, Nicole and I were on Fortnite, just for fun. We wanted to like meet new people, I guess, on the game. So it was the two of us, and we were in squad mode. We put Phil on the squad, so like people would be added to your squad. So then these two boys were added to our squad. We were playing the game, Nicole and I were talking, they were talking, and one of them whispers, "Hey, I think we have a couple squeakers." And Nicole's like, "Yeah, no, we're just girls. We're not squeakers. We're girls." And then they were like, "Oh my god, that's so cool. We've never played with girls before." And I was like, "Cool. Like, all right, whatever." So then we ended up losing that game pretty badly. I think we came in like 80 something, which is so bad. So after that was done, we were like, "Hey, Nikki, do you want to come on?" So she ended up joining us, and we decided to do the Phil on the squad again. We were paired up with like a few other people, like prior to getting paired up with this one guy. The people that we were paired up with before like did not talk. They like would commit suicide in the game because we were constantly having a conversation. So we were just like, okay, whatever. But then we were paired up with this one guy, Red Blood Reaper. So we were like, oh, okay, cool. Nikki and Nicole, being the social butterflies they are, we're just talking to this guy like, oh yeah, we're best friends now. But we kept calling him like Red Blood Reaper, which was really weird to us. The three of us didn't have our names in our username, so we were calling each other by our names. So like clearly he knew that we knew each other. After a while, Nicole was like, "So, do you have a name?" And he's like, "Yeah, my name's John." So now we're thinking supposedly this guy's name is John. We don't know. So we played a few games with him for a while. Then I was on Fortnite by myself for some reason. I don't remember why. Because like I would never go on by myself because I knew I sucked. So why would I play by myself? You know what I mean? So I was on once and I noticed, oh, John's on. So I invited him to the group because we had become like we had added each other as friends now. I added him to the group. We played as a duo. And then after we played once as a duo, he just left the game. So I was like, okay, from now on, whenever John's on, he's not going to play with us anymore because I just ruined it. I just clearly thought that I had completely ruined it for everyone. So then it was New Year's Eve. Nicole, Nikki, and I were on, and we noticed, hey, John is on too. So Nikki invited him to the squad, and it was probably like 9:30 that we ended up getting on, like with John on too, because we had been playing since like 7:30. Like Nicole, Nikki, and I were playing as a group, and then we invited him around like 9:30, and we were just playing through. We were just having like casual conversation, like everything was fine. Around our midnight, we were like, "Oh, Happy New Year, Happy New Year," and he was like, "It's not New Year's for me yet." So we're like, "Oh, okay, that's fine, whatever." He's like, "Oh yeah, it'll be New Year's for me in an hour." So we're like, "Okay, yeah, we'll wait until it's your New Year and then you can go." He was like, "Okay, cool." It turns 1 a.m. for us, which was midnight for him. And he goes, "Oh, I should probably go celebrate with my family for a little bit, but I'll leave my game on and come back on after." So we're like, "Okay, have fun." So he goes off. Nicole, Nikki, and I are just sitting in the lobby. We're just having casual conversation, everything's fine because we can't play a game, the three of us, if John doesn't say that he'll go in the game too, like you need to have everyone in the squad like approve to go into the game. So we were just sitting and talking in the lobby for a little bit. And then after a while, he wasn't coming back and we didn't hear anyone talking. So we were like, okay, what if this guy is just listening in on our conversation and like said he was going to go hang out with his family and he was actually just doing that as a way to just hear what we were talking about. So then we started making assumptions. We were like, what if this guy is like 40? What if this guy has a wife and kids? What if this guy is a stalker? And he had previously told us that he worked with like computer programming or whatever, so he could easily hack us if he wanted to. So we were just like, okay, what if this guy is like Ted Bundy, like stuff like that. We were saying stuff like that. Then he comes on and says, you think I'm gonna kill you guys? And we all were just like, he was listening in on our conversation that we were having, and we were telling like relatively personal stories to each other. Like one of us mentioned, oh yeah, I'm going to blah 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 college in New England, and like we're obviously all from New England, so all of us are going to school in New England for college this year. And he heard that, and like he's from the Central Time Zone, that means he's like Midwest. So we are on the East Coast, he's in Midwest. Now he knows where we are. I'm pretty sure I said what school I'm going to, which clearly gives away what state we're from. So like he knew we were all from this one state. Now he knows where we're all going to school, what state we're all from, where we all went to high school, all of our names, what time zone we're in. He found out when we were graduating. He found out our plans after graduation. He found out what our plans for New Year's was, what our plans for February break were. Like he found out all of this information from us, and we had no idea. But we still kind of thought it was cool that we were playing Fortnite with someone from a different time zone, that we kind of just like let it all blow over.
We also thought it was really cool how at that moment we were playing Fortnite with someone who was in a different year, a different month, a different day than us.
After a while, it was around like 2 a.m., he is like, okay, I'm going to log off. So then we see he logs off completely, like not online anymore. So we knew he was gone. The three of us started freaking out, talking about, oh my God, like he heard everything we were saying. What if he was listening the whole time? What if he was using information against us? What are we gonna do? So then we were like, okay, we're all gonna take a vow. We're not playing with this guy anymore. We know nothing about him. He was extremely quiet about personal stuff about him. But the three of us were like talking about everything. Like we don't know where he's from. We don't know how old he is. We don't know what he did. Like we know he went to college and he graduated from college, and he knew we were all in high school because we mentioned like summer reading and stuff like that. And he said that he was done with college. That was the most we knew about this guy. It was a very interesting experience for all of us. So I just kind of wanted to get on here and like talk about it because like I feel like, I don't know, it's like a story that like not many people can tell, but like, I mean, it's August now. This happened in January. Nothing's happened. Nikki, Nicole, and I haven't really played Fortnite. I don't think we've played Fortnite since like February. So like we haven't been on in a while either, and nothing's happened to all of us. So like it was all just like a big misunderstanding per se, because nothing happened to any of us. So we're all fine. But so like I feel like if we would have played more, who would have known if things would have gotten worse with this guy, or if something would have happened with this guy. So that's my little story about how we were all stalked on Fortnite. Now, don't get me wrong, this is nothing bad about Fortnite. Like, we loved that game. Like, we had so much fun playing that game, and we would stay up till like 1 or 2, maybe sometimes 3 in the morning, just playing Fortnite, mostly just sitting there talking in the lobby, but it was fine. Like, we had so much fun with that. Like, no regrets about playing Fortnite, no regrets playing Fortnite with John. It was just like that one night that really irked all of us, you know? So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.